Update 14 of Elite Dangerous brings the Thargoid War in force. Many inhabited systems are now fully under attack. This includes surface ports, space stations, as well as getting aggressively interdicted by Thargoids whilst flying around. Now, the galaxy map shows exactly what's going on here. We can see a bunch of systems which are now under attack. There's a new icon over on the left which tells us there's a total of 29 systems which are currently in trouble. Here we can see Thargoids are attacking this port, as well as some ports have been abandoned. The state is a Thargoid invasion. Over on this side we can see rescue megaships. There's a few of these dotted around various systems. They're likely to be very useful for certain activities. Meanwhile, other systems have been entirely abandoned, and we can see they are Thargoid controlled. For now though, we're heading to 63 Eridani, and on the way there we get hyperdicted. This is a very aggressive hyperdiction. I got immediately attacked once the hyperdiction was complete. Like a bit of a fool really, I brought a ship with me that had only 22% hull. I didn't think to repair before leaving, so this is very much a scouting mission, seeing what's going on. Quickly fled, got myself to 63 Eridani, and wanted to have a bit of a look around. Now here you can see exactly what's going on. We've got a whole selection of abandoned starports, abandoned surface ports, space stations as well, also abandoned, and a few of them are trying to mount a defence. That one right there with the red icon above it, which we'll visit in just a moment. First though, let's head to Woolcart's Progress and have a look what abandoned surface ports actually look like. Now, as I mentioned in the previous video, all the systems are now up for grabs by the Thargoids, regardless of how you feel with your player faction or your favourite chosen superpower. It doesn't matter, the Thargoids don't discriminate. Any of them are completely up for grabs by the aliens, and they will attack them and completely take control of them. Meanwhile, the abandoned base, it looks pretty much like you'd expect an abandoned base to look like, very, very quiet. So didn't stop here too long, soon moved on, but as soon as I got into my ship, frame shift anomaly detected. The Thargoids didn't like me being here and was soon very quick to turn up. So again, with the scouting mission in mind, yes, Anaconda's not the ideal ship for scouting, but I did initially intend to come out here with a bit of armour. Didn't work out too well, but nonetheless you can see some of the Thargoids hopefully there, very small in the distance. But moving on, I want to get round to the other side of the planet to see what these attacked surface ports look like. En route though, I got interdicted. Very strange looking interdiction. You can see things aren't all a bit funky here, not looking too great. All the hallmarks of classic Thargoid activity. And of course that is exactly what it is. A quick cut there to the attack itself. And you can see, yes, the Thargoids wanted me not to be here really, wanted to try and get rid of me as quickly as they could. So again, moving on. Managed to get away here with just 4% hull. Now, Gallios Inheritance is the surface port, and that is mounting a defence. You can see the classic signature of the green Thargoid cloud around here. Now, as you can see on the screen right here, this is a Thargoid conflict zone. Listen.
Crawling with Thargoids. If we don't push them back, we'll be overrun. Think you can handle it?
So this works like a typical conflict zone, except down on the surface, where you can interact with the aliens with your ship, that is with the guns, and shoot them down and attempt to defend the outpost. The outpost may eventually succeed, or it may eventually fall. It all hinges on just how many players are willing and able to help out. Now, quite naturally, I wanted to land down on the planet, have a bit of a walk around this attacked settlement. Unfortunately, frame rates are still not too good. Over a year, well over a year in fact, close to a year and a half since the release of Odyssey, and frame rates down on surface ports are not too great. I know this is probably a very, very heavy scenario, not typically what you'd see with all the green clouds around, the fires and the smoke, all the spaceships shooting each other up in the sky, so it's little wonder that this is hitting the frame rates very, very hard. But still, I would like to see a little bit of better performance down here. Nonetheless, this was impressive to see. Quite the experience walking around a settlement that is being so heavily attacked. I wouldn't have thought it'd be too long till this one is also abandoned, unless, like I say, some players are willing to turn up and come and help out. So yes, update 14 is very much about player activity and how much they are willing to help out the various factions of various starports around, because, you know, if no one helps, then the Thargoids are going to take control of pretty much everything. It seems they are going to spread outwards, they are going to move towards other star systems, and eventually we're going to see more starports looking like this, as well as space stations which can be completely and utterly closed off with the blast shields. The doors shut, you can't even enter them. They are so completely knackered and destroyed. So there we have it. In another video I'm going to be having a closer look at those space stations I mentioned, as well as the Maelstroms, the big clouds, the big Thargoid events that are happening in certain places within the galaxy. Do keep an eye out for that video. I'll be back with it very soon. As always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys and girls next time.